Hi everyone, my name is Shawn in case you don't know, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my favorite Doctor Who episodes. I'm only going to be talking about new Who episodes because I haven't seen classic Who. Sorry to anyone that I offended by saying that. But these are going to be my top 10 favorite Doctor Who episodes from New Who. So this ranges from the 9th Doctor to the 13th Doctor. So these are going to be in no particular order, but these are my favorite episodes. So to start off with, I loved Day of the Doctor. Day of the Doctor was just so amazing. You get all the Doctors in a clip besides 13 because they didn't cast 13 yet, but like, you get all of them, and it focuses on my two favorite Doctors, 10 and 11. I absolutely love 10 and 11 so much. And just so many epic things happen in that episode. And the War Doctor was there, and I love the War Doctor. He was played by John Hurt. I absolutely love John Hurt. May he rest in peace, because he passed away. And I named a fish after him, and the fish died. But anyways, my next favorite episode is the episode that is before the Day of the Doctor, which is The Name of the Doctor. Just that like montage clip thingy with Clara like going and trying to help the Doctor through all the different Doctors. I was like, and I was so in love. I was like, this is so amazing and so well made, well written, and just so perfect. I absolutely loved it. Another favorite episode of mine is The Fires of Pompeii. This is the episode that I think I may have watched the most. I just really like the episodes where historical things happen in it, and now I'm not a huge fan of history, but I feel like the historical episodes of Doctor Who were all written very, very well, and I have really enjoyed all of the historical episodes, and Pompeii was one of the ones that stuck out to me because we get Peter Capaldi in it, and we get Karen Gillan in that episode, and then they come later, like in later seasons, and I'm like, this is interesting. And then there's Donna and the 10th Doctor, and the 10th Doctor is my favorite, and my favorite 10th Doctor companion is Donna, so I just love the combination of those two, and I really enjoyed the Fires of Pompeii episode. Another favorite episode of mine is the Rosa Parks episode, which I think is just called Rosa. Again, as I said, I really like the historical episodes. The Rosa Parks episode almost made me cry. It was so well done, and even though there was like alien stuff in it because it's Doctor Who, it honestly felt like the best depiction of what happened with Rosa Parks that I've ever seen on television or in movies. If you watch any episode of Doctor Who, please watch the Rosa Parks episode. It is so amazing, and it almost feels like life-changing because it is such a great depiction of what happened with Rosa Parks. So I love episodes that connect back to previous episodes and to previous Doctors, and one of the episodes that really sticks out to me is From the Girl Who Died, which is the episode where 12 basically figures out why he has that face, and it connects back to the Fire of Pompeii episode where the Doctor saves Peter Capaldi's family. I don't know what Peter Capaldi's character is named in Fires of Pompeii, but I really appreciated how it connected all the way back to Fires of Pompeii, and I thought that it was a very well written and interesting episode that I just all around enjoyed and loved. Another favorite episode of mine is Demons of the Punjab, and going back to the fact that I love historical episodes, it talks about a historical event that I didn't even know much about, and so I found that episode to be really educational as well as entertaining and interesting, and yeah, I just really enjoyed it. And also I love the 13th Doctor's companions. I love them so much. They are so amazing, and I have this gut feeling that they're somehow going to be separated from the Doctor in the next season, and if they are, I'm going to be so sad. Another favorite episode of mine is Spyfall Part 2. There is again some historical things in Spyfall Part 2, and it also has the Master that I really love. I love the new Master. He is so amazing. He has an amazing wardrobe, and he has an amazing personality, and he's personally my favorite of the Masters. He's just so great, and I really enjoyed Spyfall Part 2. I did enjoy Part 1 also, but I'd say that Part 2 is my favorite out of those two episodes. And then another favorite episode of mine is the 11th Hour. I think that was the best post-regeneration story, and it introduces Amy, and I freaking love Amy. I have a life-size cardboard cutout of her in my room, so yeah, I absolutely love the 11th Hour. And then I love The Runaway Bride, which is Donna Noble's first episode. I love Donna, and I personally just think that The Runaway Bride was done very well, and it's Donna. I love Donna and the 10th Doctor. Like, come on. I love them so much. So I, of course, loved that episode. I love every episode that Donna's in, but The Runaway Bride sticks out as one of my favorites. And for the final episode that I'm going to be talking about in this video, is one of my favorites, is Closing Time, which is the second episode that James Corden's character Craig was in. I love that Craig had a little baby, and I love that little baby and the name that it wants to go by. And yeah, I mean, come on, I love James Corden. I don't know why people hate James Corden. Sometimes people are like, oh, just stop putting him in all the different musicals and stuff, and I'm like, keep putting in them. James Corden is just like a funny guy and a great actor, and I'm just so glad that he's in Doctor Who. I really think it would be fun if Craig were to return for another episode, you know? That would be fun, and maybe the little baby is now like a toddler or a kid. That would be a fun episode, you know, if he came back. Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to me if you haven't already. I talk about my favorite TV shows and movies every Monday, so stick around for another video like this. Also, I just want to say it sucks that Doctor Who isn't on any of the streaming services that I have anymore. Can we please get it back on like Prime Video or Netflix or something? I'm so sad. Like, I can't just rewatch the episodes whenever I want. It's so frustrating. I have to pay to rewatch the episodes now. But anyways, I hope all of you are having a great start to your week. Let me know down in the comment section below which Doctor Who episode is your favorite, and I will see all of you in my next video. Goodbye!